Hello there, Ticket Subs fans. We just saw the film Murder on the Orient Express. This film is directed by Kenneth Branagh and stars Kenneth Branagh, as well as Daisy Ridley. We have Penelope Cruz, Josh Gad, Johnny Depp. We have an all-star cast, and I'm honored to be having Matthew and Nicholas with me for this review. Thank you guys for joining.
Of course.
And just overall, what were your general thoughts on this film? Initial thoughts, and then we'll go into more detail, but initial first line.
I thought it was fun. I thought that it was certainly a novelistic theater type experience where, like, you gotta think, you gotta be engaged, you gotta be paying attention. But I had fun. I thought it was a good movie. Good movie.
Yeah, it was solid. I think it was at parts a little hard to follow. I thought there was so many relationships that you had to kind of be keeping track of. And so that would be the only, it'd probably help if you saw it more than once. But I thought it was a solid movie. I like the camera work.
Yes, there's a lot of great shots in this film, a lot of great landscape shots. I have to give credit to Kenneth Branagh. Directing a movie and starring in a movie is never easy, I assume. And he plays definitely such a fun character. One of the best mustaches I've seen in a film ever. So that was one of my favorite parts of the film is Kenneth Branagh's character. He's got this sense of fun to him, but he's so good at catching details. Like, if you say the wrong thing, if you slip, he'll catch you. And I thought Kenneth Branagh did a really good job. And kind of going off what Matt said, the relationships in this film, they are kind of hard to keep track of. So if you went to the bathroom or got a refill on your drink during any of them and you come back, you could totally be thrown off. Because each of these characters plays a part in the film, and you really have to keep track. Really quick, I wanted to ask you guys, not spoiling it, who is your favorite character in the film? Besides Kenneth Branagh.
Besides Kenneth Branagh, because he definitely...
he's top tier.
He stole the show, and I just want to tangent for 1 second before I answer your question.
Yeah.
I did find myself spacing out and trying to dissect how he does that mustache, because it was larger than life.
Was
that
it real?
mustache.
Do we know for sure it's real?
I hope so.
I mean, I was trying to...
staring at it, and it looked a little bit fake.
Anyway,
kind of was glued on, but I don't know for sure. I want to say anything.
Okay, so answering your question, favorite character other than him. The name is escaping me right now, but whomever Johnny Depp's character was...
Yeah, I don't remember any of the names.
He was fantastic. Johnny Depp did I don't know, he had this really cool sort of aura to him that I thought was really interesting. He was a cool character.
I don't know which one was Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp's character?
He was the one who paid...
I'm trying to think of how to not spoil this.
He was the one who... he had a mustache. Well, that's pretty much everyone in this movie.
Alright, well, okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. I'm gonna have to go with what was the how do I say it without spoiling?
See, I just want to point that out. That's funny. You can't say anything about these characters because
each
it's
one is
all
pivotal.
Ratchet.
Ratchet. That's the guy I'm talking about.
Oh, that was Johnny Depp's character.
That's Johnny Depp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we're in agreement here.
Okay, yeah, Ratchet.
Johnny Depp's character, for the time he was in it, he did an incredible job.
Yeah.
They set him up almost to be... No, I can't say anything without spoiling it.
So you think a lot of different things. You think a lot of different things about him. That's fair without spoiling it. You definitely you make assumptions that could turn to be true or false. And when Nick said he definitely has an aura about him, and Kenneth Branagh's mustache, my favorite character.
Definitely MVP of the.
Yeah, absolutely the MVP.
And I thought the film did a really good job also making you feel claustrophobic. I mean, a lot of this film takes place on a train. And for part of the film, the train, it doesn't really spoil it, the train is stalled, doesn't go anywhere. So you really feel like you're self-contained in this location, and I think it definitely adds to that film atmosphere. But yeah, it's something if potential improvements, the film definitely could have had better pacing in some things. But besides that, great cinematography, great performances from everybody.
Yeah, I think you harp on that a little bit more because the acting in the movie was probably one of its strongest parts.
Definitely.
Yeah, and that's something that, all of these things tie into. It's that we basically have a movie that's on one set the whole time for was it like an hour and a half or 2 hours?
Pretty much, yeah, perfectly said.
So the acting had to be top notch because otherwise you would get bored. And I think I was pretty engaged the whole time. I think the actors really sold their characters. And honestly, it felt more like I was reading a book or seeing a stage play.
Right.
Yeah, it did feel like a play.
It was very old school like that.
All right, so we've recently started doing we definitely need to implement an actual rating system, but I like the one we implemented in the Thor review out of 12.
Oh yeah.
Copyright John.
Yeah. How many ticket stubs out of 12?
I'm gonna take a step out of 12.
Out of 12? What did I give Thor?
I think you give it a 9.
I give it a 9?
Oh,
All right.
that's low for me for Thor. Sorry, important.
You weren't in that review, man. For Murder on the Orient Express, I would give it a 8.5-ish ticket stubs out of 12.
I was gonna say 7.5, so right there.
I'll go 7.3. So relatively in the higher range. I guess that's about halfway there. So just about halfway there.
So I think a better way to say it might be, if you're interested in like this murder mystery thing, maybe you appreciate cinema, not so much this like, you know, act. You don't have to. If you can sit through cinema and acting and really appreciate things like that, go see this movie. If you're looking for an action-packed Clue-like movie, maybe pass on it. Think about it. Read more reviews.
Yeah, I think that's why I think I was expecting more something like Clue.
This is like more of a intense narrative.
Yeah, and that's
not a fun. Let's guess some clues, bud.
Right.
Kenneth Branagh, you have an awesome mustache. So everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Nick and Matt, for joining today. And we hope you all have a great day. Next week we have Justice League coming out, so review of that coming soon. All right, everyone, thank you for watching.